Hey gang, welcome back. It's Adrian. Today we are starting a fencing project. In 2018, I took over a small herd of cattle that my father-in-law had built. And when they moved back into town, I felt it was the right time for us to dip our toes in that water. My grandfather and my great-grandfather were both cattlemen, and although we live on the edge of suburbia, we had a field, and I rented it out for row crops to one of the local farmers, and I thought that we could better use that as pasture for livestock. So I took the herd of cattle over. When I got them, there was a bull, 4 cows, and a calf. 2 of those cows were show cows. They were beautiful cows. They were high maintenance, and they were not good mothers. I struggled through a couple calving seasons with them. The mother of the calf was the best mother that I had, and then the 4th cow was an older cow, and then the bull was a registered Maine Anjou. And after about 2 years of very valuable lessons and learning things the hard way, I decided it was time to start to develop the herd, not around what I currently had, but what I could have. So I got rid of the show cows, and I got rid of the big bull. I promised my father-in-law that I would let the old cow stay on our property, and I lived up to that promise. I did not sell her, and I did not butcher her, and she lived a long life and only had one bad day. When that time came, I did not want her to suffer. And so now, over the last 3 years, I have begun to rebuild my small herd using the genetics of the best mother cow that I had. And I no longer have her, but I have her calf, and she is now 5, and she has been an outstanding mother. And now that I'm down to 3, I don't need an entire pasture. So there are things that I want to do, and in order to do that, to put some more infrastructure in, whether that's drives or buildings, or water, or maybe even electricity. In order to do that, I've got to make some changes. And if I can build a paddock, then I'm giving myself the opportunity to, 1, be the most diligent about building the herd, and 2, putting them in an area where they're going to be out of the way, so I can develop and improve the ground around them. So we're doing the last run. The paddock is 300 feet by 300 feet, and I just finished the 3rd run that was 300 feet long a couple months ago, and now I'm getting ready to start the 4th run. I do use wooden posts. I like the look of wooden posts. I think they are timeless. I know that they have a limited lifespan, but it's what I prefer. They are more expensive, and they require a lot more work than just T-posts. But we're going to document this thing for you and make it as educational as possible. I will be as thorough and detailed as possible, and let you know that I enjoy building fence. Building a fence is a lot like splitting wood. It's a lot like mowing the lawn, in that the actual process is not always overly enjoyable. However, when steps are completed, they are done, and you can cross them off the list. As an individual that's self-employed, there can be a lot of time between a prospect finding me or me prospecting looking for new leads. And there is a system sometimes that I have to go through to acquire my business. Sometimes that funnel takes longer than I would like. And at the end, there is a full reward, but there can be times along the way where progress can be slower than I would prefer. So I enjoy building fence, because as soon as I build fence, it is done, and I don't have to sit around and wait on anyone or anything else. So this will be the first part of maybe 4 or 5, and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to drop these out in the pasture. Since I don't have any equipment or anything, it'll be easiest for me to just drive back there and drop them. Got the peanut gallery coming up right now. We know. So there's the a 300-foot run that I just completed, and then it's going to tie in that 300-foot run. It's going to tie in with this original fence I'm unlocking right now, and then we're going to fence across the back there another 300 feet. However helpful this may be, I got these at a local farm store. We've got 2 of the big local farm stores, or we've got 2 of the big box farm stores in my area, and we've also got a Menards. I can get treated posts at any of those locations. However, I just go to one of the local farm stores. They've always been good to me. These are 5.6 by 8. Some of them are larger than 5.6. Now I cut the bundle open, so they were labeled. But some of them on the base are larger than 5.6, but taper up to a 5.6 at the top. I think I paid $17.49 a post for these. The people at the store near me are very helpful. I commend their customer service, but I always let them know that I'm pretty picky about posts, and although I appreciate their offer to help, you can check me in and you can check me out, count whatever you got to do, but don't help me pick out posts, please. And it's nice if you're the first one to a bundle, you can cut it open and you can pick what you want. So there are 32 to a bundle. I pulled 25, and really there were only probably 2 more that I would have taken out of that bundle. So these are the posts. We're going to put them in on, like I said, on this stretch over here. This is a 300-foot stretch. I tend to do a Triple H brace on every corner. Some might think that's overkill. That's fine. It doesn't matter to me. That's what I do. I like a good solid fence. I don't believe that a fence can be overbuilt. It is not an impregnable barrier. It is merely a suggestion. So I tend to keep my eye on the barbed wire. I like it tight. I like everything sturdy. If I think it's getting a little too loose, I'll throw a wire tightener on there and crank it down. But I got 25 posts today. I got a 300-foot run, so I'll drop 4 posts in each corner for my H braces. That'll leave me 17. I'll leave 10 feet for a gate. So then I'll just take the remaining 17 posts over 290 feet and probably get somewhere around 15 feet between each post. If I feel that that's not sufficient, I'll come back and I'll throw a T-post in between if I have to. But that's the thought process on this. There they are, enjoying their grass. That is our newest addition, and her sister is right behind her. She's a yearling heifer. And then I've had their mom. I got their mother when here she comes. I got her when she was a calf, and I've had her for 5 years. And she has given 4 good calves. Her first calf didn't make it, but she's a good mother. She's stubborn. She's protective. She's also curious for us, and she'll come and interact. So I can't complain about how well she does as a mother. Her sire, the mother's sire, was a registered Maine Anjou bull. He was about 2,000 pounds the day I sold him. And then their sire, the yearling heifer and the heifer calf, their sire was he was a 2,200 pound bull, a real good bull. And all the posts are down. My ability to estimate linear feet while driving, not the best. Anyway, I refigured something. Since I've already got a corner post down on that south end, I will not need one post. I'll need one less post for that H brace. So I'll throw 3 posts down there on that corner end for my H braces. And then down here I'll have a gate, and then I've got the 4 posts for an H brace. So that being said, I'm going to have 18 posts spread out over 290 linear feet, which will give me about 16 feet between posts. And then what I'll do is I'll build the H braces first, get them set, and then I'll get the wheel out. Obviously I'll run my barbed wire from that post on the far left hand side there all the way down to the post right there, that corner post. I'll run the barbed wire there. Then I'll build the H braces on each end, and then I'll just get the wheel out and a can of spray paint, and every 16 feet mark a line, and then we'll have to pull some of these posts up. Those posts are scattered too close to each other, but those are the line posts. Anyway, that's where we are with this project right now. So that'll do it for the first installment of building livestock fence. In the next video, we are going to lay out where the H braces will go, as well as where the line posts will go. We will set the guide wire, and then we will get to work drilling the post holes. If you have anyone you know that would benefit from watching a fencing video, please feel free to share this with them, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe yourself. We will see you next time. Thanks for watching.